Hello, parents and kids. For arts today, we did a little bit of a spin to complete the life skills unit 2, or 3, but also we did something that we learned about pop arts before. So your children, if we stay at home, your children already need to buy some oil pastels, okay? You're also going to need to buy, I don't have here, but like the watercolor, and the watercolor can be the tubes, or it can be the palettes. Either one works pretty well for watercolors. But that's a bit, and you're going to make sure you need to have enough paper, because it's important to have paper. Yeah, pencils, rulers, glue, scissors. These are all things important for art, especially for grade 2. All right, so today I'm just going to do a quick overview of what we did. In their life skills books, it talks about respect and appreciation, which is also thankfulness. Okay, so what I did is I combined their life skills with their arts this week, because I wanted to make sure that we got 2 of those subjects in. So basically what we're doing this week is I told them that they should first fold the hamburger fold. Now, a teacher way back, one of my mentors, I can't remember how many years back this was, she taught me this trick, and it was really cool. So this is called the hamburger fold. This is when we fold it vertically, right? This is vertically, up and down, right? This is when we fold it vertically. It's called the hamburger fold. I don't know what's wrong with the lights here today. I just don't know why it's like this. Okay. And then after we get a nice crease here on the paper, we're going to open it back up. And it's going to be like this, right? Then we're going to do, then we're going to do a horizontal fold, because the horizon is at top. Or am I doing it backwards? I'm not sure, but this one I call the hot dog fold. Miss Marissa is now getting mixed up. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Always happens, right? Okay, all right, so this is called the hot dog fold, and it's skinny like a hot dog. All right, so when the children open it back up again, they're going to have 4 rectangles. They're going to have the hamburger fold, and open it back up again, and the hot dog fold. All right, again, now I'm all mixed up, because I know top to bottom means vertical and left to right means horizontal, but maybe I said wrong. Okay, anyway, so we have, when we open it up, we have four rectangles. Then they are to take, it's better to use marker because it's darker and you can follow the lines better, but it can be any color. It doesn't have to be a specific color. And I guess I'll even pick pink today. Okay. And they also need to use their ruler, and then they need to draw on those 4 lines. Let me push my computer back a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we need to draw on those 4 lines, make it straight. Okay. And the reason they're going to be have to have the oil pastels for this to work. It's a lot faster for them than to color everything. And it does help them work with different media. Because it's important in art, is that we don't just work with watercolors. We don't just work with different aspects or whatever. We work with all, we all are supposed to support all media in art. Okay, so they should have then now 4 rectangles, okay? And mine are a little bit crooked because I have less space on this tiny little desk. Okay, so, and I'm using the computer too. All right, so then we have 2 space. Then I told them to make 3 hearts, the same size in each of the different ones. Now they could use their oil pastels for this, it is probably better because they won't have to retrace them again. So they can pick any color oil pastel. Wow, I have limited colors. Let's see here. I'm going to pick pink. All right. They can use any color, and they're going to draw 3 hearts. So 1, 3 hearts. Okay, like 3 hearts in each one. All right. So it doesn't, they should be about the same size. If they're not the same exact size, it's totally okay. Then they're to pick 1 heart that should be the same in all of them. It can be any of the 3 hearts, but one of them has to be the same in all 4 rectangles. So for time's sake, I am going to pick the big heart. No, that's a bit longer. Okay, so I'll pick one of the smaller ones. And since these are oil pastels, you never want to like smudge because it will smear. All right, it's kind of like this. Okay, and then again the other one, and making them kind of dark is kind of nice because it will be a lot bolder or whatever. Okay, so this one and this one. Okay, so we have 4 hearts about the same. Okay, one of them is the same. Then they are to go through and pick different colors for all the rest of the hearts. So I like red for my hearts. So red is a little bit different, but not the same. Okay, I'm going to do one of my ones red here. And one of the reds to the big one on the diagonal. And the reason I do the diagonal is just it's easier. I don't have to pick another color. And if your child loves red, then this is something amazing for them because they get to have lots of red on their thing. So let's see, I colored it red. Okay. And it's okay if you don't get all the white covered because when you go through and do the second or the third part of this, it's okay. All right, so I've got red and red. This is red and red. Now maybe I want to make the other one like a blue. So I'm gonna go and do some blue color in the big heart. Of course, you want to take your time, but it's really hard to take your time on YouTube. Unless you want a really long video, which then people don't watch because it's just the way it is, right? Okay, and then I will do this one in the diagonal. All right, so you can tell it's the same colors, but they're different hearts. Okay, so you do that the same on the other side. See any 2 colors, maybe I want to do green and blue. Any 2 colors for the next diagonal, and you're going to do the same. Okay, so I'm going to do the same and I will come back to you. Okay, so now you can see I've colored them all different, but they're all the same part here. And that's important for pop art. Okay, so we did the pop art donuts last week, right? In arts class. Now we're doing hearts. And the reason we're doing hearts is because we're making an appreciation card. Okay. All right, so on the back of this appreciation card, then what we're going to do is there are the 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. On each of the parts, we're going to write something really nice. we're going to write thank you for in all of squares. Thank you for, okay? Okay, so now we've done the thank you fors on each of the ones. Again, you're going to do a little bit of mini pop art on the back. Okay, it's not going to be the same exactly, but it's going to kind of be just like the pop art on the front. So thank you for, thank you for, thank you for, okay? And then you write to what you were thankful for to this person that you are going to give this card to. So I will do mine, just sweet. So when we're talking about family, we're talking about people in our family, we're appreciating them. So then I have thank you for being a great friend. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for loving me. And thank you for your smile. Okay, so I've done my thank you cards on the back because after we finish, what they'll do is they're going to fold it down and be able to give it as a card. So when mom and dad open it up, okay, they will see all the different thank yous. All right, so then here, what we're going to do on the back side, I call this the front side or the back side. This is the inside and the back side. The back side is you would take watercolors. Now, I realize that the school generally provides watercolors, and I didn't actually bring mine up here, but you can get any palette, any tubes, anything like this. They need to be more like a liquid, all right? And then you're going to brush over each rectangle in a different color. Now, I'm not going to do this for you because I don't have my things up here and I'm in the library, okay? But each one will be different colors. So like, don't pick a color that's the same as this one for this square. You're going to brush over with watercolors. And it doesn't matter if you brush right over the heart because we know oil and water do not mix. That's why I use oil pastels. So it's really important, mom and dad, that if you do go to the store this weekend, it would be great to get some oil pastels. Also, in this middle part here, you're going to color it with an oil pastel, about the same color you used to draw the line. I realize it won't be exactly the same, okay? Because when you color with the paint, it will not, you don't want it to bleed over into the other rectangle. Otherwise, it can't be classified as pop art. Okay, so now that I have this, so when I paste this side, it won't bleed over into this side because there's this oil pastel right here. So it'll all be like, if I wanted to make this green, this one I could make yellow, this one I could make purple, and this side I can make orange. It's totally different than the colors of the hearts themselves. Okay, and once they do that and it dries, then they can fold it like this, or they can fold it like this. But it's a nice way that you can give a card to somebody that's special to you. And then you could tape it down and, you know, glue it down on this side to this side so that they would do that. Or you could give it to them like this, you know, then it shows hearts upside down. There's just hearts everywhere. It's a really cute idea, but it also gives your child a chance to thank people for what they are, what they mean to them. Okay. All right. So that's it. That's the art project this week. I hope you had fun making it. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't complete it completely because I don't have my watercolors here. But if you have any questions, you can ask me and I'm sure I can show you a finished project later. Have a great day and God bless. Bye-bye.